Hi everyone, I'm just having a little walk down Gateshead. It's a nice day for a change. Sat at home doing night, so I thought I'd have a little walk down Gateshead. You know, as you can see, the flyover's still closed. Still causing disruption as we speak, but apparently the council's going to demolish it in the next, I don't know, 6 months to a year, hopefully, because it's an absolute eyesore. They've even closed down the skate park, rather, kids skate. So yeah, I think once this is all gotten rid of, normal service will resume, hopefully. This was of course built in the 60s, and it's falling apart as we speak. There's been recent news of a vehicle being hit by debris, apparently. Don't know if that's true or not, but you can see it's all boarded up as we speak. We can see an influx of the St. George's flag right here. Good to see. So I think we're going to pass here. Oh, no, it's blocked off. Yeah, it's blocked off, I think. You know, I used to come down here on my bike, 16 years old. Oh, it's open? Oh, it's open now. What a mess. Skate park's gone. Oh, it's over there, the skate park. But yeah, it's all gone now. It's all being dismantled. You can see how dirty and dilapidated it is. It's just falling apart. What a freaking mess. How the council managed to keep this going for so many years without any sort of logical notice or reasoning is beyond me. So we've got the police station over there. Just walking down Gateshead, near the highway which has been abandoned. Right. Just cross over this road. It's I mean, you see in a moment, but it is so run down, this place. Gateshead is run down. This part of Gateshead anyway, because when I was a kid, it was still run down, but you know, I could go into Lowe's Hotel Supplies for a sarsaparilla, or pint across the road into the Nickelodeon. But now it's all shut down, it's all gone, and there's plans for flats to be installed here. The council actually saved up the money to be able to do that, thankfully, because this is where all the homeless are and the druggies reside. I always feel uneasy when I come down here because it's run down, it's dilapidated. It should have what it used to be. So yeah, this is all going to be regenerated into flats. They bought all these buildings apparently. What an absolute state this is in. See, all these shutters are all shut down and full of graffiti. Just go for a drink there, Blue Belt. It's a good pub. Now it's no more. On the right, you've got all the remaining shops that are still open to this day. Of course, they're struggling to stay open, unfortunately. So yeah, the council's bought all these buildings apparently. They're going to be developing them into flats, council flats. To make it look much nicer and friendlier and more gated, I suppose, because Gateshead isn't the same as it was before Trinity Square was developed. I miss the old the market. It's all buildings that are just barely surviving. Got all these old pubs, William the Sixth, I believe, yeah, gone. The Old Fleece still open. So here was where the Lowe's Supply was, Lowe's Herbal Supplies, and I'd go in there for a sarsaparilla back in the day, but it shut down about 15 years ago, I think. So yeah, this was Nickelodeon. Let's go for a drink there. 20 odd years ago. And of course, M&M's Fish and Chip Shop. All along these parts. Gone. So we can see all of these buildings all scaffolded up. This was my bank at one point. Very sad to see how Gates has just gone run down. Jackson Street hasn't changed much in the past 30 years, to be honest. Got Trinity Square. It's been open since 2013. There's the cinema up there. This is the student accommodation up there. See the Tyne Bridge down there. So that is Gateshead for you. Like I see, I just came down for a little walk due to boredom. We've been sat in the house for a few days, so I thought, well, I'll just get out and a walk around on this nice sunny day. Yep. So to my right, there's going to be a new development of houses being built, or flats. The council are obviously looking to redevelop this abandoned piece of land See, it's just abandoned. I think it's down here actually, the new development. Yeah, so all this is getting redeveloped. Got the Tesco car park right there, you can see. The bottom here we've got the fitness place, the gym, which I actually joined 2 years ago on a free trial, and before I left we were ambushed to consider what they were offering. I think it was £35 a month or maybe £45 a month for a membership there. We said no thank you, and they let us go happily. I don't think anyone that has a free trial wants to actually sign up to this place because it's got good equipment inside, but I'm not paying £45 a month for a gym membership. So yeah, this is where this bit here is going to get developed into houses or flats or whatever. I think we are lucky to have such a geographic location where we've got bridges, rivers, and nightlife across the river. You know, such nice scenery. We're so blessed here. We've got the seaside 15 miles away in South Shields, North Shields, Tynemouth. We've got here is just this. We've got the stadium in the city there. I think we are so blessed to have all these things in this location, which most of us take for granted. I mean, I don't really go down here that much these days because I'm at home most of the time, but yeah, we are blessed. I don't know why the council thought it would be appropriate to turn these into cycle lanes and bus lanes. It makes the traffic much worse and more pollution. It's actually making things worse. It's creating more traffic near the Civic Centre area, down towards this area here, down here. It's making them more congested. I do wonder why I'm paying my taxes, you know, what am I paying them for? But that's there you go, I'm just me, grumpy old man. Grumpy man. So yeah, we've got a little railway track. There's once a train station down there, two in fact, Gateshead West and Gateshead East stations. They've renamed this area as the railway quarter, and quite rightly so. So there we go, the Gateshead railway quarter, and they've all these little micro bars have popped up recently down here, micro brews places. Got the microbus Gateshead, got a takeaway joint there, or a Chinese place there. This is Half Moon Lane. This is a good 15-minute walk from here to my house, but I don't mind. It's a nice day. We've got Wascut. Just watching my camera battery. At the end we've got Access. Let's have a look. Craft beer, natural wine, bar and bottle shop. Alright. This is Victoria Indigo November, VIN. Appropriate. This is empty. Wascuts. This area was once the entrance to the East train station, I believe, before it was knocked down in the 1980s, because the metro was coming up, being built. There's the microbus. If you want a little microbrew up here. So yeah guys, that's about it really for me. From me, Garden Gate said I'd start having a little walk around. I was bored, so I thought why not? It's content for my channel. So if you could like this video and subscribe, I'd be really appreciative for that. Cheers guys and take care.